let's tag this spot. Let's talk about how we beat Thanos. So we're going to get a World Boss Ultimate here. We're going to get a Thanos. There's a couple characters that can do it. Now I have it on a little bit lower setting. I can go up to 19. We're going to get a 10 just so we can walk through the stages easily. So Deadpool can definitely do it easily. So we're going to use Deadpool, and we're going to go ahead and throw in a support character. And who else do we want to throw in here? Not really sure. I don't think Deadpool has the leadership for White Fox, but I'll double check. Details, he does not. So White Fox is not going to help him. Yeah, we'll just double support him for right now. Striker-wise, it's not too important. Now, of course, you can take Anti-Venom uniform for healing if you don't have healing. Obviously, your Time Freezer Strikers, Scarlet Witch and Sue Storm, are very good to have. Your Weapon Hex can do some defense down for you, which is always nice. Jean just does a lot of damage, but you don't necessarily need her. Ancient One can pop some healing, and she has that increased damage against supervillains. So probably throw in the two of them, and I think that would work fairly nicely as far as strikers go. So let's go ahead and go in. It doesn't really matter the strikers you typically choose. There's whoever you have available. I mean, supervillain damage is good, healing is good, and of course defense down is good, as well as mind freeze. So I would always say always pick Scarlet Witch if you have her, and Sue Storm if she's available. And then, of course, if you're not using Deadpool, use Deadpool for the defense down and weapon hex. Those are the four main ones I would stick with. And if you don't have sustain for your character, or regen, or healing, then I would grab Anti-Venom. So, his first phase is pretty easy and straightforward. So I'm going to go ahead and go 4 into a 5. That's just because that's Deadpool's rotation. Once we get him down enough, he's going to start backstepping here. Follow him back and ignore these little beams, so that you don't get hit by the little crisscrosses with the purple. Now you're going to want to beat him down again, and he's going to summon his buddies. So if you beat him down enough, he is going to back up again and float into the air. He might be low enough now. Yep. So he's going to come back here. He's going to float in the air, and two of his buddies are going to come in. So you'll get over to the left here to avoid the purple. Now you're going to want to stay in a corner and then run across the screen and not get the fire. Haha. You can switch here if you want to make sure that you don't get hit. And the purple little orange balls, switch at the last second. Actually, as soon as they appear on the screen, you can switch and they won't hit you. So switching is very important for surviving him. And back to Deadpool. Alright, he's doing that huge fist gauntlet thing, which can one-shot you. Careful there. Alright, so what we're going to do is wait for him to be targetable again. By the way, Doctor Strange can hit him and ignore his iframe where he's like out of it. He can still hit him anyway with his one, which is kind of neat. Now he's going to do his meteors. You basically just want to kind of run around and not be hit by the purple circles. And there is going to be a burning crater afterwards when they hit. You want to stay out of those burning craters too. So just kind of move around and avoid being hit. Now run. He's going to slam the ground. Now we're going to go back to attacking him so he can go into his next phase. And like I said, we're doing this pretty easy because obviously Deadpool can wreck him. So we can do a much higher stage in the future. Yeah. Now he's going to do this next phase. So get in the corner here. First of all, Call is going to try to hit you. Now this little pop. Now run. You're going to get ready to switch as soon as Call comes, or it'll stop you and that rock will pretty much one-shot you. Watch these orange globes. Switch right away. They disappear. Now he's going to come at you again. Careful. He might do one of his big fist slams. You want to avoid the big fist slams because he can one-shot most characters with that. Oh, be careful with that too. The beams. You might have to switch for that as well. Alright. I don't think we're going to get big fist slam. But he is going to back up here. Right here, he's going to go to the center, and there's going to be diagonal crisscrosses. Just ignore them. Stand between them. Now he's in his final phase. At this point, you can pretty much beat him down. Just be careful for that big fist slam where it's like a big purple star. It can pretty much one-shot your characters. I'm not going to beat him because I don't want to use them up today. As far as like my World Boss Ultimate goes, I'm trying to get Titan records of Universal. So actually I'm going to stop it here. Now maybe it'll do a little bit more damage. But as you can see, like I said, Deadpool can do this fairly easily. Yeah. So he's basically dead at this point. Alright. That's basically how you beat him. I want to see you use Ronin. Oh, okay. Blaze, show me your cable. There's no way that your score should only be 100k higher. I will. I'll show you that next. I'll even do the challenge again. So if you're going to use Ronin, I would probably... I don't know if these two stack together. I'd probably use Fury's leadership. You can also do something like hers, and you have a support character. My Ronin's not well built. I would use the same team, but I'm going to actually pull these two out. Actually, we'll pull all of them out. I'm going to do defense down. I'm going to do healing, and then actually we'll go ahead and put her defense down back in. So again, the two mind controls, the healing, and the two defense downs is probably the route I would go with the strikers. Schoolboy Shoe, the only strikers you should ever use. Schoolboy Shoe, Switch, Invisible Woman, Deadpool, Luna, Sharon, Weapon Hex, Anti-Venom. Any strikers that give dodge. Yeah, you want the dodge ones for Corvus Glaive specifically. Exiled Pride. Hey. Hey, Exiled Pride. And like I said, we're going to use Ronin right here. I don't know how well Ronin will do here. I would say he would not be one of my choices for Thanos, but we'll go ahead and use him. So you want to let the 5 finish, let him wipe his blade, and then always use your 4 a lot, because your 4 is going to give you a lot of defense. It's the same thing. Follow him back here, avoid the purple beam so you don't get slashed. Go right back into attacking him. And I'm just going to be using a lot of 4 and 5s. The other ones you can kind of use as fillers to move around and avoid being hit, but 4 and 5 is your bread and butter with Ronin. Your 4 also gives you some defense. Alright, so now he's doing his thing. Remember, we come up here to the corner, avoid purple shots. Now he's going to do his fire, so we're going to start running now. And then we're going to switch so we don't get hit. And now wait for his orbs. Switch again so they disappear. Alright, now just run around and survive so you can switch back to Ronin. There we go, we're back on Ronin. Watch that fist. When that star there is purple, that's when he's trying to aim for you. Like the first time it's kind of easy to avoid in his first phase, but in his last phase it will one-shot most of the characters. Notice I have the defense down so I don't die. Those little white pulsating blobs heal you, so you do want to run over those. That's from Anti-Venom. Ancient One's worth using as a striker too, because she'll pop a healing bubble on occasion, just not as frequently or consistently as Anti-Venom. So Anti-Venom really is a better choice. Alright, Meteor time. Like I said, just kind of avoid these. And then run. He's going to slam on top of you. He'll hit wherever you're at. Oh, yeah. If you see those, you want to run from that when he turns into, like, his meteor shower thing. So mobility is... Oh, that. Switch. Okay. Yeah, it almost killed my Ronin there. If you see those purple, if you can't get between those lines, you need to switch as soon as possible. You will have a few moments of invincibility when you switch too, so it can help you survive as well. We need Anti-Venom bad for some healing because we're about to die. Again, that 4 gives you that damage immunity. That's why you like to use that 4 a lot. And of course, Anti-Venom's not dropping heal. Now here's that next phase. Again, here's the smash. Get ready to switch right about here, so Call Obsidian doesn't hit you and slow you down. Alright, we survived that. Watch for those orbs. Switch again. They disappear. And then we can come right back to Ronin. And I'm going to use my 4. Oh, there's that. No, move. Move between those. Yeah. He will one-shot you. On this level, it's a little bit harder for him to one-shot me. But, yeah, if he can get a hold of you, he will one-shot you with that. Man, he interrupted my 4. Obviously, these beams, you just want to stay between them. Purple shows you where he's attacking. We're going to wait for him to do his little diagonal. Here it is. This is the diagonal. So you want to follow him up. Just don't walk into the time freeze so they miss you.